Hey everybody, and welcome to the bullshit party. And in this one we're going to be taking a close look at the new podium vehicle, this thing, the Cavalcade XL. As always, I'm going to be taking you on a 360 tour on the vehicle, giving you some facts about it, going to Los Santos Customs, customizing it, and by the end of the video I'm going to be telling you if it's worth it or not. And with that, we already started our 360 tour on the vehicle. Now let me give you some facts about the car. First of all, it's based on the real-world current generation Cadillac Escalade. It looks stunning in my opinion, and in-game it's gonna cost you $1.65 million. This is its interactivity, so you can see, ooh, a giant, beautiful American engine, and all four doors open because this is a four-seater vehicle in GT Online. In terms of its class, of course, it's an SUV, if you couldn't already tell, and it's chrome, if you couldn't already tell, or at least chrome-ish, and that's the exterior. Also, it has very cool rims. I don't know if this is the stock color of the vehicle, but I'm really liking what Rockstar gave us here. Now let's jump in and look at how the interior looks, and more importantly, how does the vehicle sound? Interior-wise, not that impressive. Now, the sound is it's very bland. Now, let's see what type of drivetrain we are dealing with here. Since this is an SUV, it should come to no surprise that this is in fact a three-wheel drive vehicle. Yep, oh, well, there we go, it's a all-wheel drive car. Well, SUV. And with that, let's go to Los Santos Customs. Of course, the front and rear lights light up in that beautiful Escalade fashion. Now, let's go to Los Santos Customs, not in a rush, of course, because this is like a boat on wheels. And I really think it's kind of interesting how you can see through the sunroof. Very unusual for most GTA vehicles. Anywho, how does the vehicle perform in its stock form? Now, this is my first time driving it, and I gotta say, it drives pretty much how you'd expect. I've never driven a boat, especially a boat on wheels, but I would imagine this is exactly how it would feel. Very unresponsive, very big turning radius, handling horrible, acceleration very bad. As you can see, it's literally like a boat. The one good thing I can say about its performance is the brakes are surprisingly good for what it is. And what it is, it's a land yacht, as I keep repeating. As you can see, I hit literally everything in sight, but that's not because I can drive, although I'm kind of horrible at driving. It's because of the car, I promise you. Or at least I think it is. And as said before, the Albany Cavalcade XL is part of the SUVs car category in GT Online. As for this podium vehicle, you can sell it for $9,000, which is better than free. Now, let's upgrade all the performance options up front so we don't forget anything at the end. And you guys tell me that I'm stupid again. And also, this is going to allow us to skim over the visual customization to see what we are in for. And we're starting off with the front bumpers. And yeah, interesting. So this is the front splitter. Something that I'm really curious, are those gonna light up, the fog lights? Yep, we're gonna stay tuned for that and see. Now let's see the rear diffuser. Something that I didn't mention about the vehicle in the beginning of the video is that this was released about a year ago in the beginning of 2024, which makes it one of the most recent podium vehicles that have ever been on the podium. Scratch that. One of the most recently released vehicles that have ever been on the podium. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Now, in terms of exhausts, I think all of them look pretty hideous. Although, I don't know, maybe this one? Yeah, let's go with it. I don't know, this was kind of a weird time in GT Online's history. I gotta say, cars, even today, have pretty horrible customization. We had that period of 2.5 years, I want to say, that just gave us the best customizable vehicles. And of course, we have the Benny's vehicles, but we don't really count those as normal cars. Now, here we have the front grille option, and well, more shiny, more better. And I can already tell that the paint is probably not chrome, because you can see the primary and the chrome are a little bit different shades and type of shininess. Now, these are all the hood options we can choose from, and to be perfectly honest, I hate them all. They don't fit this car at all. When this vehicle was first released, and I don't mean in GT Online, I mean the 5th generation, I believe, Escalade, it was very striking and a very polarizing vehicle to be released from Cadillac. Really interested to see what you guys think of the visuals of the car, both in game and in real world. Now let's see the mirrors. We can also, those are some giant mirrors. I'm assuming those are just taken off a truck in real life. This is this is so big. Now let's see the license plate, the roof accessories. Something to note here is that you can't remove the sunroof, which at least I found very interesting. Maybe you're not gonna, but I did. And of course, keeping up with the chrome-ish theme of the vehicle, I'm gonna make everything as chrome as possible. And let's see, the side skirts. Do we have some big old... Yep, we do. So, okay, we have even bigger ones. Yep, so the primary or the chrome. Now let's go with primary just to keep everything with nice continuity. This is the only visual component that has any impact on the performance of the vehicle, the spoiler. So now you know more, I guess, if you didn't. We can slam the vehicle to the ground for some reason. Now it looks like a very weird station wagon. So not going to be doing that. We're going to be keeping it as high as possible, just like most of the people driving this. Now, let's see, we can also tint the windows, which also tints the sunroof. Something that I like. Yep, we're gonna go with the limo tint. It lets just enough light in so you can see your character. And it's that part of the video where we resprayed the vehicle in the video you're watching right now. And for this week, actually you guys suggested to make it purple, but I really like what Rockstar gave us here with the chrome, or the, let's call it chrome. So I'm probably not gonna be changing the primary color, but thank you so much for voting on the poll. And of course we're gonna make, because we're not making the primary color purple, we're gonna be making the secondary color purple. But let's just see for kicks and giggles how the primary color is gonna look purple. And yeah, honestly it looks cool, but with the two tones, I don't know, I'm not feeling it. Red looks just fire, or red orange-ish. So let's see, we can change the secondary color. Definitely not gonna be doing that. Metals. Oh, maybe the primary color is a metal. I should check that in just a little bit. For now, let's just see what type of purple. There we go. That's our boy. Yep, $25,000 down the toilet. I mean, money well spent. Now, let's see, metals. Nope, metals. And yep, Rockstar gave us the brushed black steel. So, okay, cool. The crew emblem on the side just to make everything a little bit uglier. And I'm just noticing the logo's crooked. And here we are on the outside. And I really want to know, do the fog lights actually light up? Because if they do, this is going to be cool. If they don't, ooh, they do. Awesome. Yep, okay, so customization is not that pointless now, is it? I'm assuming if, interesting. Okay, so the customization, as you saw, was kind of meh. The performance upgrade is very unnoticeable. It basically drives the same as it did before. So, kind of like a boat on wheels, as I keep repeating. But this is literally one of the worst handling vehicles in GTA Online, period. I've never driven an Escalade, but this is exactly what I would assume the vehicle feels like to drive. The only good thing I can say about driving this car is that, as you can see, it has very big crumple zones, so it can crumple and wrinkle and break in a very realistic-ish way for GTA Online. Because GTA Online is kind of limited to that. It's not like GTA 5 where the vehicle can just, you know, bend halfway. And as you can see, mine is, well, it was already kind of distinctive looking, but now let's say it's a little bit more customized. And yeah, do I recommend getting this one for $1.6 million? No, of course not. Do I recommend getting this from the Lucky Wheel now that it's free? I guess so. If you're a big Cadillac fan, you really can't go wrong with this, at least for showing. Keep it in your garage. Let me know what you guys think of this beast of a vehicle. Thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next one. And of course, keeping the tradition, let's see if this vehicle is off-road worthy. And so far, actually the indicator is, it's off-road worthy. Very surprising, considering that it's, it's so horrible to drive on the streets. But yeah, apparently this is, hey guys, Cadillacs now are supposed to go off-road. So if you want to go camping next week, better buy a Cadillac and go camping with it. Although that kind of feels wrong to say. There you go. Good as new.